Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to this week's 256 Garage. We're out here in front of the shop. Beautiful sunny day. You can see that sun shining. It's probably a little cool wind, but it's supposed to warm up about 50 degrees, I believe, a little more. But it's nice to what we've had, rainy and wet. I'll take this sunshine and cool air any day. Don't have a whole lot to show. Got some cars out done delivered, but we'll kind of give you a little bit of what we got still sitting around, what's coming up. Right here's this little Chevrolet Alan drug in from Tennessee yesterday. Alan and Alan drove up there. I think went and picked it up at Michael's, Alan's brother. Brought it down here. Got a little Tahoe over there pulled in with a 5.3, I believe it is. So anybody needing a motor transmission for a LS swap, hit them up. I'm sure they'll sell it. Went and got old bed down there for that red truck. Got it set on there out of the way right now, but $25 truck bed. Can't beat that. Drug this Ford truck right here in. 2010, I believe, four-wheel drive. Been hitting this side. We got some parts trucks down there still. Justin's got a couple old burnt ones, so we're gonna take the rear door, cab corner off the old red one that was burned, if you remember it. And then the black one that he fixed was hitting the bed on the other side. We put the bed off the red truck. Well, this bed side is good, so we're gonna pull the bed side off the old wrecked black one on this side and put on here. And we may end up having to buy a rear end because it seems like every one we bought has been hit in the rear end, and we've had to swap rear end or axle or something. So I don't know, we've got a leaf spring, but I don't know if we've got enough stuff to fix the rear end. We may end up having to buy one of those. But it's a real nice truck. Give you a little view of the inside. Like I said, 2010 model, super clean leather. Got a few miles, but it's a nice truck. Runs good, Magnaflow exhaust. Got tires real good shape. Got open country Toyos on it. Too bad that one right there is flat. See, got a little Dodge over there to do some work on next week. Got this big Dodge right here, repairing both bed sides. Not really sure what happened to it. This side over here looked like kind of like a trailer might have got into it at one time, but we've done the sheet metal work, pulled it out. Now we're wiping with filler, getting it ready. Nothing really to report over there in the paint side. We're building this air compressor house here. We're gonna set this around back and put the air compressor inside it. That way, kind of do away with a lot of the noise in the shop. Plus, when we get it out back, it'll be easier to plumb to both sides. Of course, we may put one on one side, one on the other, I don't know, but anyway, that's to keep it out of the weather. It's nice to have your compressor outside, but you definitely want to keep it out of the weather, make them things last as long as you can, because they are expensive. Let's walk on in here in the shop. Not a whole lot in here to really report on. I brought Daddy's little key up here today, change oil in. I've been running the wheels off of it for him, so I figured I'd change the oil and clean it up. Yeah, nice guy, I know. Putting the front end back together on a little Honda. Got the 40 in here, finally getting started back on the AC. We're making the brackets to go mounted under the dash. If you've seen the first video, we got the compressor and all that kind of stuff in, but see, the compressor's mounted. The condenser, you can't see it in there, it's mounted. But we like the under the dash part. It's been a little tricky. We'll have a video on it pretty soon though. We finally got some brake stuff in for the Mustang. Edwin's been over here working on the Chevrolet cab. Hope to have it finished up this week. He's working on the cowl now, replacing some parts before he puts the cowl in. We got the outer rocker and the cab corner in. So all the metal work on this part's done. Got the little bit of floor pan that was rusted out, got it put in. Like I said, got the outer skin in. Now we're working on the cowl. Had some couple places up here that needed to cut out and replaced. So we got them cut out, new pieces welded in. Like I said, a few more other little spots. Then he'll be ready to put the cowl on. Hopefully get that cowl on, get it welded on in place. We can get this thing out of here, out of the way. And I think we getting some parts on the old Ford maybe. I'll have to double check with Alan. I cannot remember for sure. I think we rounded up another little bed for him and some stuff. Get back on it. Our old truck. Yep, she's still here sad and lonely, but hopefully we can get back on it pretty soon. Like I said, that's pretty much everything. We fixed 2 or 3 cars. I know Wednesday night, I think it was, we stayed late, painted a Altima and a Kia Optima, I believe. Have a video probably tomorrow on them. Worked on the 40 air conditioning, and there's 2 or 3 other cars that come in. They done got them knocked out and done sent them home. The what was it, Ford Fusion, the white one, delivered it 2 days ago, I think it was. A couple other cars. So anyway, we got some more stuff coming in this week. A few more insurance jobs. I think there's another one hit a deer, a little Jeep supposed to come see us. We got the Ford truck out there to get started on, so there's plenty to do next week. Everybody just keep tuning in, liking and sharing. Appreciate everyone. 256 Garage out. What? A Kia? A Kia in the hot rod shop?